Приветствую вас здесь с радостью. Вы сейчас поймете, что жизнь бывает не только на североамериканском континенте, но и в России тоже люди живут, и живут, в общем-то, неплохо.
The collapse of the Soviet Union proved to be super beneficial for a chosen few. Russian oligarchs amassed a lot of wealth during that turmoil, and their mind-boggling opulence definitely makes them look like beings from a different planet than the rest of us. From super yachts to lavish weddings and massive mansions, these Russian billionaires are definitely living their best lives. In this video, we're going to tell you in detail about inside the ultra-luxurious lifestyle of Russian oligarchs. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Let's start this deep dive by talking about a Russian billionaire with a taste for bling. Alexei Shapovalov married Ksenia Tsaritsina in 2017 in an astonishingly lavish wedding, even by ultra-rich and elite standards. Alexei sealed the deal with an absurd $10.6 million wedding ring for his bride-to-be and young mother of his two children. Alexei's wedding was also graced with an 8-tier floating wedding cake, which comes complete with a beaded chandelier finish. Ksenia changed into 3 different stunning bridal gowns during the ceremony, and there were many different performances by different Russian pop stars for the hundreds of guests at the Moscow event. The proud owner of Scotland's most expensive sporting estate, the Tolkien Estate on Speyside, Yuri Shefler certainly is rolling in money. The Russian vodka king's estate boasts some of the best salmon fishing in all of Europe. Yuri paid for the estate after it was put on the market for more than $35 million back in 2017. He is also the proud owner of a $75 million estate in Malibu, California. Lastly, Yuri made the headlines once again in recent years with the sale of his super yacht Serene to Saudi Arabia's crown prince. The magnificent yacht came with an extensive saltwater swimming pool, giant hot tubs, sauna, and even helipads. It was sold by Yuri for a frankly astonishing $468 million. Infamously known for getting Britain's most expensive divorce, this oil and gas baron knows how to splash the cash for sure. Farkhad Akhmedov is the proud owner of a $500 million super yacht lovingly named Luna. The yacht is home to 2 different helipads, a spa, and a swimming pool which spans the entire 9 decks of the yacht. Luna has a crew of around 50 staff members, always on board to make Farkhad's time on the yacht even more luxurious and pampered. Farkhad is an avid art collector, with more than $110 million worth of modern art pieces in his private collection. The man loves himself guns as well, and has an impressive vintage shotgun collection too. The extremely costly divorce that we mentioned earlier is astonishing on its own too, and it just goes to highlight exactly how rich these Russian oligarchs are. Farkhad has been ordered to pay a whopping $453 million settlement to his ex-wife, Tatiana Akhmedova. Andrei Melnichenko made his fortune in the fertilizer, coal, power, and banking industries and ranked as high as 139th on the billionaires list in 2016. He is the proud owner of Motor Yacht A $311 million super yacht. The yacht owned by him and his wife, Alexandra, once even necessitated the lifting of London Tower's bridge to allow it to travel down the Thames. Now that's some serious wealth and influence. The 119-meter yacht features a bomb-proof owner's cabin, a rotating bed, and 3 different swimming pools, one with a glass base as well. It has 7 luxury cabins for upwards of 13 guests and needs 42 crew members to keep everything running and in shape. His love for luxury travel doesn't end here, though. He also loves the skies. Andrei purchased and customized his own Boeing 737 private jet. It's mostly used to jet around between his expansive real estate portfolio spread across New York, London, and the French Riviera. The 2 lovebirds had a lavish wedding ceremony in 2005, one of the most expensive in history. It had performances by world-famous pop stars such as Christina Aguilera, Whitney Houston, and Julio Iglesias, to name a few. The couple have a 35-acre Ascot estate valued at around $30 million as well. The estate is just a stone throw away from the Queen's Windsor residence and boasts parkland, a spa, a swimming pool, and formal gardens. The estate was planned by French designer Jacques Garcia. The interiors of the estate feature black and white marble floors and 18th century French furnishings. Lastly, the couple also have a New York penthouse that overlooks Central Park and is believed to be worth $13 million. Okay, last but certainly not the least, we definitely saved the granddaddy of all Russian oligarchs for the end. Step forward, Mr. Roman Abramovich. Once a humble salesman of imported rubber ducks from his small Moscow apartment, Roman has had a meteoric rise to the global rich list. He's perhaps the most instantly recognizable Russian billionaire, thanks due to his involvement in the world of soccer. Roman owns one of the biggest English clubs, Chelsea FC, and has been pumping a lot of his own money into the club. He single-handedly shook the whole soccer world by pumping so much cash into his team and buying top-tier talent from all over the world. He mirrored his own rags to riches story with his football club and made them win everything they possibly could. He has spent over $400 million of his own money into the club, buying the likes of Didier Drogba, Michael Ballack, and countless other elite soccer players over the years. But moving on from soccer, Roman is also the owner of Eclipse. This 9-level super yacht is estimated to cost around $400 million. At the time of manufacturing and delivery, the Eclipse was the largest super yacht in the world, complete with a swimming pool that can be instantly converted into a dance floor. The top deck of the ship is dominated by helicopters and a garage. The Eclipse is the home to a mini submarine as well, and is even armed with anti-ballistic missiles for defense against any kind of threat. There even is a cheeky anti-paparazzi system built into the yacht to keep those nosy paparazzis out of sight. Roman has been masterminding a plan to build the biggest private residence in Manhattan, a truly Herculean task considering the whopping property costs of New York. He already owned 2 different states in New York, and now has added 2 more, taking his combined bill for the purchases at around $133 million. The 4 townhouses had been planned to be combined into one big mega mansion for the Russian billionaire, but instead, he decided to sell them off to his ex-wife, Dasha Zhukova. Roman has a $118.4 million home in Kensington Palace Gardens in London as well. This place is famous for its rich owners and is called Billionaire's Row. He also has a mansion in Antibes on the French Riviera called the Château de la Croix, and he spent nearly $40 million on it to renovate it. He even has a 70-acre estate in the Caribbean that he bought for $90 million, and it includes Balinese bungalows with tennis courts, ocean views, music pavilions, and swimming pools. Moving on, let's talk about his impressive $11 million luxury car collection. This includes the limited edition Ferrari FXX, which can easily reach speeds upwards of 190 miles per hour. It's an exclusive car for sure, with only 29 models ever having been made in the world. Clearly a fan of exclusive cars, he also bought the Pagani Zonda Roadster, one of only 15 ever to have been made. Other cars in his collection are reported to include a Mercedes-AMG GT3, an Aston Martin Vulcan, and a Bugatti Veyron. And that's a wrap for our video on inside the ultra-luxurious lifestyle of Russian oligarchs. So, which part of the lifestyle attracts you the most? Which oligarch impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for videos like this. See you in the next one.